Hello, Jack. You've come in to see me. I'm just making a little video, Jack. Well, it's 20 minutes to 6 o'clock and it's been an absolutely beautiful day here in the west of Ireland. I've been out for a walk. I've got a massive amount of work done this morning. I've got my little drying arrangements now for the autumn and winter and spring sorted. That's Jack talking. That's Jack talking. Let me just show people what I've done. So it's just 2 hooks in the ceiling there and a broom handle, and I'm using wooden coat hangers to hang things up to dry. And no one can accuse me of not being a technological whiz kid. This is what I've made. Sorry, it's a bit rough and ready. I'll show you. I'll give you a demonstration. This is how I get them down from way up high. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I should have the lights on. Oh, can you see? There we go. Right. I'll hang this back up again because this is a towel. Now, how's that for a bit of technology? So there we go. I've been asking guys that I knew who were adept at carpentry, or told me they were adept at carpentry. I think some of them were fibbing. I was kind of asking them, including 2 of my brothers, please, would it be possible for you to make me a little drying rack? You know, one of the ones that you can pull up and down in a pulley? To no avail. So anyway, I've sorted it out and I think this is much better because it means I don't have to pull anything up and down, and it serves really well. So there we go. So, it continues to be a beautiful day out there. All the mist has cleared from this morning. That cleared at about midday. And I have a vegetable soup on here. So I lit the stove. There we go, it's simmering away. I'm going to put some red lentils into that in a minute. Those of you who are interested in how I make soups, it's very simple. A little bit of olive oil, maybe just a tablespoon or a dessert spoon in the pot. It's a cast iron pot that I use. And then I put in some chopped onions and garlic with a teaspoon of cumin seeds, and I fry that all up. And then I add my stock and whatever vegetables I have. Today it's sweet potato and carrot. And then 20 minutes before the soup is going to finish, so you kind of wait until the vegetables are almost cooked, you add 2 or 3 handfuls of red lentils, and that's going to really thicken the soup. So once I've cooked the red lentils down, I'm then going to add a little bit of spinach, maybe just 2 or 3 handfuls, because that shrinks a lot in the soup. And then when it's all ready to go, all nicely cooked, I'm just going to whiz it up with whatever this little yoke here is called. Hand blender, I think, isn't it? The hand blenders are brilliant because all they need, you know, you can just give them a little rinse under the water tap when you're finished. So they're much better than the big blenders. Although I do have one of them, but I use that for smoothies and things. So talking about smoothies, I'm having a really lovely smoothie every morning, which consists of a glass and a half of spring water, sometimes half and half with coconut milk, or even some fruit juice, but I'm trying to stay off sugar. a couple of handfuls of raw oats. Now I have these here. This is organic porridge oats, Kavanagh's, and they're grown in Ireland, so they're sourced fairly locally. And then I add about a tablespoon of wheatgrass powder and a banana, and I blend that up, and that's my smoothie, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and of course gives me lots of energy, and it gives me the oats and, you know, the fruit and the iron and stuff that I need, but it means there's no sugar. I am really trying to stay off sugar, and I've been off sugar now for about a week and a bit, and I do feel very relaxed and very calm. And I'm thinking to myself that there's just too much sugar in everything. Virtually everything you buy has sugar in it. So, yeah. I also have this little yoke here that you hang up, that you clip socks and underwear onto. That's brilliant. So, Nick's been off for a few days, so I think he comes back onto the job tomorrow. So nothing's happened in here yet. It's given the wood and all the time to dry out anyway. What else is there to say? Do you want to say anything, Jack? He says, what about a couple of crackers? Would you like a few crackers? Okay. I don't mention the word crackers, but I have to give him some, because otherwise it's a bit cruel. I don't want to be taunting him. Do I, Jack? But you're such a lovely boy. Such a lovely boy. Now, so when I'm finished making this video, I should be settling down then for the evening to do a little bit of work on the computer. There you go, Jack. And then hopefully around kind of 9 o'clock, what I'm intending to do is take out my DVD of Pride and Prejudice. You know, the one with Keira Knightley in. I love that one. So I'm going to just treat myself to watch Pride and Prejudice. And I'm going to have some of my nice homemade soup. So I'm going to binge on my homemade soup this evening. That's going to be lovely. So there we are. Sammy bears around the place somewhere. Oh, I'm so looking forward. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to tell you. I went into Carrick and I chose my mattress. And it's a memory foam mattress. And I tested out all the beds, and this was so comfortable. Now, there was one which was better than that, but it was a bit too expensive. So I bought the best one that I could afford. And I think that's always a good rule of thumb. You know, when you're buying something that is going to last you forever and a day, buy the best you can afford. So that's what I've done. Have you eaten all those crackers already? Honestly, Jack, you're going to have a big backside on you. He says, I don't care. I dare say you don't, Jack. He says, oh, come on. Lighten up, Mum. Lighten up. Yeah, you're a good fella. So, I put a deposit on the mattress. So I'm thinking to myself that the room could possibly be finished for Friday. So anyway, I did tell the guy in the store that I'd be back in on Thursday to pay the balance. and then hopefully it'll be delivered then on Friday. So Friday night I could possibly be in my new bedroom, in my bed. It's very exciting. Actually, I will be, and I'll tell you for why, because even if the shelves aren't done, the bed's going in there. So, I'm determined. Friday night I'm going to be sleeping in there. So, there you go. So I'm left now with the door here that I don't actually need. Well, I can't think of a use for it at the moment, but anyway, I'm sure we'll come up with something. So on that note, I shall say bye-bye, and I'll speak with you all tomorrow. Bye, and blessings. Jack, are you saying bye? He says, I hear something, Mum. Oh, it's just the guy on the radio. Bye.